Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Thank you for coming through. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Really do appreciate it. As always, you know what I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm gonna say. Go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, guys. Let's hit the like button. Let's go ahead and discuss today's topic, which to me it's a lot of fun. I absolutely love this topic because I know I had a great time chatting it up with my bread with my friend Color Calm, and we enjoyed ourselves when we discussed it. So it was awesome breaking this down, and now being able to break it down with you guys. And I want to hear from you guys too, because I know that this is something we can all definitely get behind. Why? Because at the end of the day, it directly affects the Dolphins. And it's way too early to predict it, which is why I want to. So let's go ahead and have this conversation today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming through. Today we are discussing. I should have. I shouldn't have put Miami Dolphins early prediction, but whatever. The early prediction of the AFC and NFC playoff teams, guys. We're going to discuss which teams do we think are going to actually be the last 7 teams to make the playoffs. That's going to be a lot of fun. And with that, we're going to be able to go ahead and discuss what we think generally will be their forte, if you will. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you can do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Share, subscribe, let everybody else know that we are live. We're here. We're gonna have a nice little conversation here, guys. And as always, you can feel free if you want to go ahead and support the channel and you want to donate. You see on the little banner thingy at the bottom, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, every dollar literally helps support the channel. Honestly, it all goes back to the channel anyways, but I appreciate you guys. We're getting so close to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, guys. Each and every day you guys make it happen, and I appreciate all of you guys for being here and being with us. Let's see here. And in case you didn't notice, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I might have overslept a little. Sorry. I had a very long night last night. But it's okay. We're gonna have fun like we always do. Like we always do. That's all that matters. Because we love having fun. We love to enjoy ourselves. And like I always say, guys, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life, for sure. A quick public announcement, like you guys already know. Please keep clean in the chats, comment sections, and also live when you guys come up here too. So I appreciate you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see who's in here before. Esther Fins up all these morning shows. How you doing? Fins up, fins up, fins up. Thank you for coming through. Yes. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for coming through as always, supportive. One of my super day oneers, that's for sure. Absolutely one of my super day ones. Like before I even started doing shows. So thank you so much for coming through, buddy. Let's see here. We got Jeremiah as always. Thank you. Good morning, Miss Fans. Hope you're doing well and good. Let's party. Let's get this party started. Let's go, fans. Yep. Sup, Miss Fans? How you doing, Kenna? Good morning, buddy. Cat for life. Another day one, pre-day one. How you doing, Cat for life? Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning to you, sir. Much appreciated. So, look, we all know in the new NFL that the each conference now they get 7 teams, right? They get 7 teams. They get to go ahead and put up here with these 7 teams. You get to decide, okay, who's gonna actually make the team or not. For us, however, at least the Dolphin wise, keep hitting that like button, guys. Keep hitting that like button. Oh, and everybody on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for coming through. Really do appreciate you guys as well. So thank you for coming through. Good morning, Tyrone. Tyrone. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's your name, okay? I can't help it. Good morning to you, sir. Um. So yeah. So for every single team, you have every conference you have the AFC winners, NFC winners, obviously. But we are gonna get to talk about the both of them and the extremely way too early prediction of who do we think is gonna be the actual 7 teams that are come out of each conference. Why? Because it's a lot of fun. So we get to discuss that. Yeah, let's see here. Flavor J, good morning, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I know it's your name. Y'all know the update on Tyree's situation. Good morning, Kenna. Listen, I just literally watched the I watched TD's 4 minute video. Yeah, I guess Tyreek thought that he could pay off the guy with $200, and yeah, that's not gonna that's not gonna fly. Oh, Tyreek, I can't, man. At this point, it's just one bad decision after another, after another. At this point, I mean, what do you expect anymore? These athletes sometimes they forget that although yes, you're an athlete, you're a public figure, you're like higher upper echelon. Come on, man. You can't be making these dumb decisions like, oh, and this was a dumb decision. So that's for sure. $200. Like, not even that's not even a tank of gas for that man. Because if you think about it, at least for the boat, it definitely isn't. Oh, I can't, Tyreek. Why? Why? Oh, a 57-year-old man at that. Exactly. Like this man, I can't. $200. That's pocket change. You know what? He's gonna cost himself way more than $200 headache because of this. This is oh my god, delusional. Good morning to you, buddy. Absolutely facts. $200 doesn't even cover a ticket. Man, it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't even cost cover parking. At stadiums. So, man, I'm telling you, I can't. I can't with Tyreek and his silliness. I just can't. I hope Pops gets paid off. That's the yeah. Oh, now he's definitely getting paid. But you know what? This is this is a bummer. How many games do y'all think he's looking at? Because of another physical altercation. Keep hitting the like button, guys. Let's get the likes up real quick so we can let everybody else know we're live. I honestly think this is probably gonna end up being like at minimum 4 games, in my opinion. At minimum. It depends on when it gets resolved, obviously. But at minimum, yeah. I could see the light. Is that Kung Fu Panda? Shut up. Somebody put to us face on Kung Fu Panda's body. First of all, genius. A. And second, what? I can't. Y'all are too much. And what's your real name, buddy? Because I love that. Absolutely love it. Let's see here. Tyrone thinks 7 games. Let me go back to Kung Fu Tua. Good morning, Miss Fans. One time here. I keep hearing good stuff. Keep up the great work. Oh, it's your first time here? Hey, listen. Thank you so much for. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing, Lewis. Oh, okay, Lewis. Listen, I appreciate you for sure. Uh, Tell all your friends, tell your grandparents, tell your parents, tell all your kids, tell your cousins' friends, your friends, your siblings' friends, and any adult in your life that's older than you. Just take their phone and tell them you're gonna help them with their emails, and then just subscribe. And just get out of there. Okay. Oh. I can't. It's too much fun. But yes, definitely. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Let's see here. MRI prefer. I can't. My gosh, Michael K. How you doing? Good morning, buddy. Good morning, Mr. Sorry, I'm late. No worries, buddy. It's. I know they don't give out the what do you call it? Sometimes they don't give out the notifications, so it's okay. Let's see here. Good morning, Miss Phins in chat. Good morning, Jimmy. How you doing, buddy? Steve, speculating and judging when you were not there. Steve, you are 1,000% right. I can only go by what I hear. I can't really say anything else. That's why I think it's maybe like four, games, but we'll see once everything comes out. And we do it. Welcome, Canada. Yeah, welcome, Lewis. See, everybody, welcome. I can see. Well, Lewis from I Could See the Light. That picture though, Kung Fu Tua. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see here. Mm, and when this year or next year? It depends again when it wraps up. But the court system takes forever. We'll see if they'll probably settle it out of court, and it just depends if it's gonna be this year. It might not even be this year, to be honest with you. It might be next year, but we'll see. At the end of the day, we're gonna have to see what happens. Just a wait and see. But $200, if that is accurate, which I mean, TD's great. Yeah, he's he's not helping himself. Miss Fizz was on the porcelain and forgot my phone. It was the sun. No worries, buddy. I appreciate you. They got it on tape. Yeah, that definitely doesn't. Anytime they got tapes, that doesn't help. So let's get into it, guys. I appreciate all of you guys for coming through as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and discuss, like I said, the AFC and NFC playoff teams, who we think are gonna end up making it. Why? Because you gotta have your division winners. You know what I mean? You're gonna have the top contending teams in each side, and I want to hear from you guys. Who do you think is going to also make it? Because this is going to be great. We're going to hard stop at 9:28 because I do have a meeting at 9:30. And of course, the 1 week they don't cancel this meeting, I could actually attend. So, but let's take a look at this. So we got each division, ladies and gentlemen. Each division. Let's see about these divisions and these teams. You know what? But let's start in the NFC. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Oh, wait a minute. Good morning, my girl. Good morning, Miss Fins and chat. Fins up. I could use an extra $200. I think we all can, guys. If you guys want to collectively donate $200 to the channel, I would appreciate it. I will never say no to any blessings. That's for sure. Uh, hey, listen. We all got bills to pay, which is why I got a hard stop at 9:28. But no, seriously, you guys are you guys are great. I can't even believe this. That's that video. I love TD, man. TD's hilarious. If you haven't watched this little 4-minute video about this, definitely do it. And in case you need to know, that's the Cash App, guys. Not ashamed. It's Cash App. Also got Venmo, PayPal. If buck or two, buckaroos, definitely feel free. It helps out the teams for sure. So we gotta go. And like I said, we're gonna talk about the NFC first because obviously our teams are in the AFC. So why not? Because we can. So let's discuss the NFC playoff teams. So let's go over each team in the NFC. So you guys have an idea here. Good morning, Greg Neal. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna be glued to the Ravens preseason game. Hey, the Ravens. It's one of the teams I can't wait to see with OBJ, and we're gonna get to it when we discuss the AFC. But let's get on to this because I want to make sure we get through it. So we got the NFC East. You got Dallas, the Dallas Cowboys. You got the Giants, New York Giants. You got Philly. You got the Commanders. Then you got in the North. You got the Bears. You got the Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings. Then you got in the South, NFC South. You got the Falcons. You got Carolina. You got New Orleans. You got Tampa Bay. Then you got in the West, Arizona, you got the Rams, you got San Francisco, and then you got the Seahawks, Seattle Seahawks. So those are the four divisions. And then you got, obviously, 7 teams who are going to make this playoffs. This is a way too early prediction, guys. Way too early prediction. And you know what? What's wrong with that? Why not? Good morning, Shake Bunny. How you doing? It's another beautiful day in Zamunda. Yes, it is. Good morning, buddy. Thank you for coming through. So let's start out with who we think is gonna win each division. So let's start out with the East. You got Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders. Let's be real, ladies and gentlemen. Do we need to do it like who wins division? Because in my opinion, oh wait, I should have done the poll differently. Hold on. Let me not. Let me do it this way. We'll do a poll so y'all can go ahead and do this. Da, 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 Cowboys, Giants. Okay, got the Cowboys, Giants. We got Eagles, and we got the Commies. Now, I have a feeling I know the answer to this, but I'm not trying to answer this for you guys. So I'm gonna put up the poll, and you guys tell me who do you think is gonna actually be the winners of this division automatically. Yo, this is hilarious. Oh snap! Automatically, we got the Giants at 100%. I mean the Eagles at 100%. Yeah, look, it's not even close, guys. Let's be real. Like it's the Eagles. You got Delusional saying the Eagles. We got Greg Neal saying the Eagles. Good morning, Bob Young. How you doing, buddy? Honestly, I think the Giants have a better chance than Dallas. At this point, yeah, they got to figure out that Saquon Barkley situation with his contract, but not yet, Cat for Life. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. So remember, we're doing the NFC real quick. Let me give y'all a minute or two. So the Eagles. Okay. So we got the Eagles so far. Okay. Come on, guys. Give me another. I'm going to give y'all another minute. Go ahead and everybody answer the poll. Who do you think is winning? Unless they get a slew of injuries, the Eagles 100%. Agreed. So me personally, I think the Eagles are definitely going to take this. It's not even close, guys. Come on. Cowboys don't know what they're doing. They just got rid of Zeke. That Prescott right now, his heart is he doesn't really have all the confidence from the front office right now, if we're being honest. They got Tony Pollard, whom I thought was better than Ezekiel Elliott, but I did have a conversation with somebody this week, and they mentioned something that I was like, that is true. Tony Pollard's going to have to take all the major hits now since he's going to be RB1, which he didn't have to do that because everybody had put their eyes on Elliott. So how is he going to perform? That's the part that you're going to have to check out and see. So, yeah, in my opinion, agree, guys. The Eagles, definitely. Now, I put the Eagles as the number one overall team. Literally the number one overall team who I think is going to win. It's going to get the first round bye, in my opinion. Like, that's who I think. Now let's go over. We're going to do the West, NFC West. So who do you think wins this division? You got the Cardinals. You got the Rams. You got the Niners. And then you got the Seahawks. So you let me know, who do you think wins this division? Me personally, I mean, I'm gonna let y'all pick. Obviously, go ahead and put it, guys, because we're shooting from the hip, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, so let me go back to it. You got 10 votes, and for the division, the NFC East, and Alton of y'all said the Eagles. I totally agree. Cowboys, they're unstable. Giants, they solidified. They got their franchise quarterback. They got a great tight end with Darren Waller, and they got Saquon. They just got to lock down Saquon with the contract situation. They'll be fine. The Commanders right now, Chase Young, whom I love. Um, right now, they just got rid of Heineke, in my opinion, who was their best quarterback. They don't really have, they don't really got a quarterback situation all settled down. And right now, I mean, the best part would be the defense. So we'll see. They still got Scary Terry in their offense, but we got to see how they're going to do. Okay, so that's the NFC East. With the NFC West, like I said, we got the Cardinals, the Rams, 49ers, Seattle. Guys, it's definitely got to be. I mean, it's got to be the 49ers, in my opinion. They they got the arguably the best backup last year in Mr. Irrelevant. And get out of here, man. Seattle. I mean, with Gino, that's not a bad argument, guys. Definitely not a bad argument. So you got the Rams, you got the Cardinals, Niners, and Seahawks. I have to absolutely agree. 49ers are winning this one, guys. And to me, they're gonna be the number two team in the NFC for sure. Let's see here. Now, let's do the NFC South. Are we doing the South? No, let's do NFC North. So you got the Bears, the Lions, then you got the Packers, and you got the Vikings. Let's be real, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, in my opinion, the best team here has to be a toss up between the Lions and the Vikings, in my opinion. Those are the two teams who I think they're actually doing pretty well. And because of that, yeah, I think that they're gonna end up what do you call it? They're gonna end up having the better teams. I want to pick the Vikings. I mean, I want to pick the Lions. In my opinion, I think the Lions are on the rise. I know they got Jared Goff, but this team definitely is much better. They were my sleeper team the last 2 years. Like, to me, I really love what the Lions are doing right now. I love their head coach. The only shot the Vikings have is Flores, but they cut Cook. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if um what ends up happening. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, yep, you're gonna have to say it. Like, come on, man. It definitely is the in my opinion, it's got to be the Lions. So we got right now 50-50 Lions and Vikings. I'm going to need a tiebreaker, guys. So go ahead and I need a tiebreaker. I'm going to give y'all 1 more minute and a tiebreaker. I personally think it's the Lions, but you can make the case for the Vikings. So to me, it's like 50-50. I get 1 more minute and we got to pick one. So we need that tiebreaker, guys. Now, as far as the NFC is concerned so far, I really do think we got good teams who are going to be end up making it, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun seeing what the NFC does because they're clearly the weakest conference for sure. So, okay, let me end the poll. Don't say 50-50. Oh, thank God. Okay, so we got the Lions, whom I thought were the better team. Thank goodness. What's up, Adam S? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me say hello to you, sir. Welcome, welcome. I trust Cousins more than Goff. I totally get that. I would take Cousins over Goff. I just think the Vikings are consistency. They give you the consistency you want. But I do think that the Lions are on their way up, in my opinion. So, good morning, Curtis. How you doing, buddy? Yep, yep. How good is Minnesota without Dalvin Cook is the question. Well, I guess we're gonna find out now. So they have no choice. We're gonna have to find out. You know what I mean? Good morning, good people. Absolutely, sir. We're gonna go ahead and do another poll. Who's gonna win this other division? Cause yeah, I think this is gonna be good. Okay, so we got the we just did those. We got the Lions. Now let's go ahead and do the NFC South. We got the Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints, and the Bucks. Okay. Uh, whoa, I can't spell Falcons. Panthers. Oh, let me put the Saints, and then the Bucks. Who do you think is gonna win this division? Because we're trying to get the division winners in order to establish who we think are going to be the top four teams, and then we're going to do our wild card peeps. You know what I mean? Because it's funny enough, there are teams who I think are going to be wild card teams that maybe perhaps, and some of you guys have already mentioned them. Maybe perhaps they're not as easy to determine, in my opinion. And this is just the NFC. I can't wait till we get to the AFC, and we gotta shoot from the hip, people. So we got a minute or two, so we can get all this info in. I want to see what y'all think right now. Greg Neal says Falcons. That's beautiful. Bucks and Kyle Trask will be the starting QB. Hey, we gotta see delusional. At the end of the day, we gotta see if if this is gonna end up working or not. But this is the thing. Bucks just lost Tom Brady. Okay, they don't really. I mean, they're moving forward with whom they have, obviously, but they're they're. I don't want to say they're rebuilding, but they're in a semi rebuild. So with that semi rebuild, you never know. The Saints, they're questionable. They always have that cap issue, and right now, I mean, they have Alvin Kamara. They, from my understanding, still got their two-way QB and slash tight end slash wide receiver slash slot receiver slash, you know what I mean? And then we'll see at this point where the Saints end up doing. They're always contenders, but I'm not sure. Then you got the Panthers with Baker Mayfield. He don't even know what he wants to do, except obviously start. But they also gave up CMC, Christian McCaffrey, who were arguably their best player. Period. So like, what do? You know what I mean? Like you can't really. It's rough. Then you got the Falcons, who they got obviously Kyle Pitts, and they got a couple other players, but this division just is horrible. This is definitely, in my opinion, the worst division. Period. Like this is definitely the worst NFC division. Period. And I would say right now, yeah, there's no. This is the worst. What? Stop it! Did you really? Aw. Hmm. Michael K, I appreciate you. Miss Phins, you're $10 closer to the 200. Oh man, let me see. Did I get a notification? This sucker never gives me a notification. Let me see here. Oh, Michael K, man, shout out to Michael K. You're awesome. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate you so much. Honestly, it really does make a difference. And thank you, sir, for the donation, guys. I appreciate it. Every dollar definitely does help. It literally goes right back to the channel. So, thank you, Michael K. You're the best for sure. Oh man, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, man. Let's see here. Okay. We got 50-50, guys. I'm gonna need a tie. Well, actually, no, never mind. So you guys say the Saints. The Saints are gonna take this. Interesting. What? I was trying to be a little incognito and saying the team that I thought was gonna win it, to be honest with you. But oh my god, that thank you, Michael K. You're definitely awesome, and I appreciate you, buddy. Um, Good morning, Lance. Welcome, buddy. I actually had the Falcons personally. In my opinion, I think the Falcons are gonna come out of the NFC South. To me, they got Ritter, they got Pitts, uh, they got Bergeron, who you guys know I was really looking forward to getting. They got some good players actually. So in my opinion, I personally picked the Falcons, but you guys picked the Saints. That's interesting. 50% of you guys said Saints, 20% said Falcons, 20% said Panthers, and then 10% said Bucks. That's why I was being a little incognito, but I love it. I love it. I love it. That's great. It lets me know what you guys are thinking. This is let's see here. Miss Finch, for the record, it is very hard to keep it PG. I will do the Yeah, I get it, buddy. Good morning, beautiful people. How you doing, Lance? Thank you so much. Panthers gonna win it. They always have a stout defense. That is true. Their defense is good, but I don't know. The Falcons roster is no slouch. Yeah, I think. In my opinion, I picked the Falcons to win the division, but it's okay because we still got the wild card. So right now we got the top four guys. We got the Eagles, 49ers, Lions, and Falcons right now in the NFC, who we are discussing right now. Now we got our three wild card teams. Who do you think are the three wild card teams? Because that's really the interesting portion of this, the wild card teams. Because let's start off with the East. You got the Cowboys, you got the Giants and Commanders. In my opinion, if I'm taking the better or at least one of those two teams, like one of those three teams, I think Giants have a better chance than the Cowboys of making the wild card. In my opinion, what do you guys think? East, New York, yeah. Delusional says the Giants. Um, in the NFC North, I think the Vikings definitely have a shot. In the South, and no team. It's literally the winner, and that's it. And then you got the West, where Seattle. Look at this. So delusional. You say Seattle is gonna be who you think gets in. Okay. Um. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know. I actually think that so these are the teams that I think. I think Seattle definitely can make the postseason. I think the Giants and the Rams. Those are the ones who I personally think are gonna end up making it. Good morning, King Mel. How you doing? Oh, thank you for the flowers, sir. Thank you for the flowers. Much appreciated, buddy. I personally think these are the teams that are gonna end up making it. I don't see anybody from South making it besides the winner, and I don't see honestly, I don't see anybody else. I didn't pick the Vikings, but you can make a argument about the Vikings. To me, though, for sure. Okay, so give me your 1, 2, 3, or I guess your 5, 6, 7. Who's your 5, 6, 7? Let me ask that question. Well, no, yeah. Who's your 5, 6, 7 when it comes to the NFC playoff winners? I got Giants, Rams, and Seahawks because I think the Rams they're gonna come back in my opinion. Um, the Giants for sure. To me, they're my number five. And let's see here. Yeah, who's your number 5, 6, 7 NFC card teams. There you go. There you go. So that's the question. That's what we're doing in the Q&A. Go ahead and put it in there, and I'm gonna highlight them. I'm gonna highlight for you guys who are the top five, because personally, in my opinion, I mean, I guess the 5, 6, 7. I picked the Giants, the Rams, and Seahawks. I do think the Seahawks with Geno, it's gonna be second year with that team. They have Pete, so they're gonna have consistency. You know how I love consistency. So I think they're gonna be good. We got Delusional says the Giants for sure are gonna make it. The Eagles are gonna make, well, not Seattle's gonna make it. Kenna says Panthers because of Bryce Young. It's gonna turn heads. Okay, okay. We'll see. We definitely will see. Personally, I like to think it's gonna be. Good morning, Marker K. I personally think it's gonna end up being the Giants, Rams, and Seattle. So who do you think is gonna be 5, 6, and 7 in the NFC? Because that's gonna be very interesting. I really. Oh, oh, blessings, guys. No meeting. So we can keep this party going. Oh, thank God it got canceled. I mean, hopefully nobody ever hears this, but from work. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. 1 second, guys. Mm. Okie dokie. Oh, thank God. Baruch Hashem. So let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen, because no meeting. That means I can stay. Thank God. Okay, and again, y'all gotta tell me who's your 5, 6, and 7. So tell me your 5, 6, and 7 so I can highlight it. The Lions, hard though, they're gonna surprise a lot of people this year. Yeah, guys, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now who we got so far. So we got the Eagles, we got 49ers so far. We got the Lions as number 3, and you guys chose the Saints as number 4. So those are the NFC division winners right now. Me personally, I actually chose the Falcons over. I think Ritter's gonna do well, and I also think that with Kyle Pitts and their regime, I think that they're gonna do. They're gonna sneak into. They're gonna actually be sneakily really good, in my opinion. The Falcons. They're a team I'm watching. I think I like the Falcons this year. We gotta see. Obviously, they have to execute, but that's what I personally think. Mark, let's see here. NFC playoff seeding projection: Eagles, Niners, Lions, Saints, Cowboys, Giants, Seahawks. So you and I agree with the Giants and the Seahawks. I actually have the Giants at number 5, Mark, and I have the Seahawks at 7. But I personally have the Rams as number 6. And now I'm starting to. I mean, Color and I went back and forth on this because it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. It was it's a little hard. You know what I mean? It's a little hard to see if like, man. But we definitely went through it for sure. So these are the top 4 from what you guys have picked. Panthers getting a wild card spot. Okay. So you're saying Panthers can give me? You gotta give me 5, 6, 7. Who do you think 5, 6, 7 will be? Michael, if I can't give you PG. Oh, oh, if you can, oh gosh. Oh, come on, guys, be nice, be nice. Okay, Rams are a big surprise for your pick. Yeah, that's why it's always the one team that I feel like it's always the one team. That's the reason why I picked the Rams. It's always that one team that tends to surprise people and come out of nowhere. You always get that one random team that you're like, I don't know, but they just somehow end up making the playoffs in the wild card. That's why I picked the Rams. I mean, me personally, uh, like I said, listen, out of the East, to me, the Giants are the second best team in that division and for sure have a shot at making it. And the North, you got Lions. You could argue the Vikings will be number two. Not to say Bears are still rebuilding. They're getting their team together, even though I think the Bears are going to actually be pretty decent. Then you got the South. I've got zero faith of any team except, honestly, the Falcons. Even though the Panthers, I get they got Bryce Young. I don't know if that's enough, in my opinion. And what was I gonna say? The the in the West, you got the 49ers, who I think are gonna be the winners. You got Seattle, who their second year in that regime, just like us with the Dolphins. And the Rams, I think the Rams are gonna they're rebuilding. I think Stafford retires, even though he says he isn't. You never know. I think they're gonna come back. And granted, I get it. I get it. Why would you think? They still got Cooper Cup. They still got Cam Akers, who was all right, but they wasn't that young. They got a decent team, guys. Like, I don't think, in my opinion, they're bad. They obviously offered bad stuff, um, but yeah, this is well, this is a little bit what do you call it? Um, it's a little bit interesting. I think that they bounce back this year, in my opinion. That's why I picked the Rams. But to be honest, I was between the Rams and the Vikings. That's who I thought that. But you can't really get like you're not getting the. I think the only other one I would swap it would be the Vikings. You know what I mean? So there you go. That's what we got here in the NFC. So that's what we think. I still think retires, even though he says he isn't. Yep. I agree with y'all, but Panthers is my seventh. Okay, okay. See, I could see the light with that awesome, awesome picture. Eagles 1, Niners 2, Lions 3, Saints 4, Giants, Rams, and Seahawks. That's exactly what my take. That's who I think it's gonna win, in my opinion. Like, I think that's what the NFC. And this way too early, guys. We still got injuries to come and players that are gonna get picked up and dropped off, obviously by teams. But this is who I think way too early is gonna make it too. So, absolutely agree with you over there. Awesome. But based on you guys, now I gotta set it up. I gotta let it be. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. We're gonna have the Eagles. Like I said, Eagles gonna be one. Then we got Lions. Well, no, sorry. Niners two. 49ers two. We're gonna have the Lions three. Then Saints, like you guys picked, as the other divisional winner. I got enough people saying the Giants and the Seahawks that I'm gonna pick the Giants and the Seahawks. Um, but I need to know who that seven is. So I got the Panthers, guys. I heard who else put it was just the Panthers. Who was the other team? It was the Panthers, the Cowboys was the other team that I saw, and let's see here. Six and line toss up for third, in my opinion. Yeah. So here, let's do this. Let's do this poll real quick, and I'm gonna let you guys pick who wins last spot. So you're gonna do. I know. Well, besides the Giants and the Seahawks, let's go Panthers. Let's go Cowboys. And who else did I think I saw? Uh, the Falcons was the other one that I saw. There you go. Falcons and Vikings will be the last one. So you guys pick who's gonna take the last spot. I want to see what you guys have as the part as the last spot, because that's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna put Giants at 5, Seahawks. I don't think I wrote that. Seahawks. What the? I always get that one right. Hawks. And then let's see, based on you guys, who you guys think is gonna be that last one. Michael, no, Marquez says Miss Fins Rams no longer have Ramsey, Taylor Rabb, Leonard Floyd, Allen Robinson, David Edwards, and others. Salary cap killed them, and they are in a rebuild. I know. But tell me, how many times have we seen, Mark, where a team that shouldn't be in the playoffs somehow make the wild card, man? Somehow. It's just like you're like, this is unreal. Like I don't believe this. The Rams for me are that team, in my opinion. You always gotta have, in my opinion, one of those random teams that you're like, there's no way this team should have made the playoffs. Zero cents. But they did. You know what I mean? That's why I picked the Rams. That's the only reason why. Like, for me personally, I like, if we're gonna go based on talent, that might not. It's not. It wouldn't be the Rams. It'd be the Vikings. Like, I'd put the Vikings above. I'd put the Giants, Vikings, Seahawks. That would be it. So we'll see. And we're in a weak division and conference. Tis true. Tis true. So let's see what y'all got. So we got so far. Come on, guys. I need a few. I'm gonna leave it up for one more minute. One more minute. No, I still don't have the ramp. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so far Falcons are winning. I gotta get a couple more in there because I want to make sure that we put it for you guys. And you guys can see who the NFC teams end up being. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay. Mm. While you guys are doing that, we're gonna go ahead and put this on so you guys can see it. You know what I mean? Verbally, what you guys picked as far as the teams who are gonna make it, and then 5 we said Giants, 6 Seahawks, and then 7. Can I get two more people? What about the Cowboys? Marque, 2 minutes. No, I don't trust the Cowboys. First of all, the front office of the Cowboys right now are not giving any confidence to the starting quarterback, in my opinion. A. B. Right now, a lot of pressure is going to be put on Tony Pollard, even though I do believe he's the better running back. Then Ezekiel Elliott. So I picked that. Now I do absolutely love the Cowboys defense over their offense, in my opinion. I love, love, love their defense. But as the Dolphins have proven, defense can't win you games. You don't have to have offense. And the Cowboys always make it and never do anything. I'm not confident the Cowboys head coach. Yeah, that could be it too. That definitely could be it too. One more minute, ladies and gentlemen. One more minute. I want to make sure that, what we pick is what we pick. As far as who we think the NFC playoff teams are going to be, because now we get to go to the AFC. That's why I wanted to get the NFC out first. And now we're going to go to the AFC right after this, ladies and gentlemen, because I get to stay here. Okay, that's it, because it's too much. I'm ending this poll now. So it looks like the Falcons. Whoa, okay, okay. So Falcons made it. Got it. So Falcons are the winners. Falcons are the winners. Okay, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. These are your NFC way too early teams who we think are gonna make the playoffs. Come on, baby. What you doing to me? Hey, man, let it come and dance with me. The hardest thing you ever. No one's took a chance with me. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So we got the NFC playoff teams way too early. Number one, the Eagles. Number two, the 49ers. Three, the Lions. Four, the Saints. Five, the Giants. Six, the Seahawks. And number seven, the Falcons. Hey, that's not too bad, guys. That's definitely not too bad. Not at all. Real quick though, before we get to the AFC, I want to go ahead and remind you guys, go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Keep hitting the like buttons. Keep letting everybody else know. Again, if you're just joining in, thank you so much for coming through. This is Miss Phins, and this is the Miss Phins show. So thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate you guys. Go ahead and follow Miss Phins on all social media: Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Please subscribe. We're so close to getting to that 1,000 subscriber giveaway, guys. We really want to go ahead and get there. So keep telling all your friends, your family, your coworkers. Keep sharing it, because all of that is going to help the channel continue to grow, and it just gets even more stuff for us, so we can go ahead and discuss it, guys. Okay, now we're going to shift gears to the AFC. Before we do, though, go ahead, guys, and I appreciate you guys for respecting the channel. Public service announcement: continue to be awesome and great and keeping it clean for the kids. I really do appreciate all of you guys for doing that. And like I always said, my Dolphin fans, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. So let's make it happen. And if you want to go ahead and donate to the channel, I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys for all your support as well. I've got Cash App, obviously, $ is Phins. I got Venmo, PayPal, all of it. It really does all go right back to the channel. I'm definitely looking to raise some more funds so I can get the microphone and stuff that I want to be able to get for us. But definitely continue to do it, guys, because it helps. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And today, specifically, thank you to Michael K, man, coming through. I appreciate you and your donation, Michael K. Miss Fins, you're $10 closer to the $200. Thanks. So honestly, every dollar, even a dollar, it helps out so much. So if you're catching the replay of this, thank you so much for catching the replay. If you're watching it live, thank you so much for being here and watching it live. You guys are awesome. I want to continue to have even more fun every single week. So let's go ahead and do it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you again so much. Green Rat, good morning. Hit the like button. Yes, guys, hit that like button. We got Batman in the building. Good morning, Batman. Good morning, Miss Fins and Fins Nation. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Batman. I appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you haven't, go subscribe over there to Finsaholic Show. Batman, phenomenal. If you ever go to the games, you're going to absolutely love being at the tailgates with Batman. He's great, great, great human being, period. And awesome, awesome student of the game when it comes to the Dolphins and football in general. So check out his channel and subscribe. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers too. So let's make it happen. But guys, whew, for the moment you've all been waiting for, let's discuss. Are you ready for this? Let's discuss the AFC Playoff Teams. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Why I did that? Because I knew the AFC is what we want to talk about. Why? Because our teams are in the AFC. Why not? Even though I have fans from all 52 players, fans from all 32 teams. You guys know what we're doing, so it's gonna be great. Okay, so let's continue to do this, guys, because now we're gonna discuss all, and as we did for the NFC, we're gonna do it all for the AFC now. Okay, let's start out with our division winners. Remember, guys, we're gonna discuss the AFC East, AFC North, AFC South, AFC West, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but I like to switch it up because I don't want you guys to know which one I'm picking first. So let's go ahead and start with the AFC West, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Who do we think is winning the division, ladies and gentlemen? Who do we think is winning the division? That's who I. That's who I. That's who. Yeah, confirm, man. That's who I want to know. Who's winning the division? So let's start out with the AFC West, ladies and gentlemen. Is it the Broncos? Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. It's the Broncos, the Chiefs. Oh Lord, is it the Raiders? Like who is it? Who's gonna actually win this particular division? Is it the Chargers? Who's winning this division, ladies and gentlemen? Because man, as you know, the AFC East is the greatest division of all time. Hey, but besides that, the AFC period is a much stronger conference. More depth, absolutely, absolutely love the AFC. And you know what? It's a harder path, but I don't care. And a lot of people would say the equivalent in basketball would be the West Conference. The Western Conference is a harder conference than the Eastern Conference, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, we got more people in the building. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep hitting that like button, guys. Keep hitting the like button. But yeah, how you doing? Yes. Miss Phins, Jets and Cheaters both missing playoffs. Yes. Jimmy Eat World, Dolphin #1, of course. Of course. You know what I mean? Delusional. Patriots #1, end of show. Oh man, that's cute. That's cute. You thought it, but no, that's not gonna happen. Color, what's up, Color? How you doing, my man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. Delusion says Kansas City. I agree. Come on, man. Like if it ain't the shit. Alan, good morning, Alan. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. KC recent history of slapping the West, and yeah, I agree. Greenwood says, "Yep." Greenwood also says the Chiefs. I agree, people. It's got to be the Chiefs. Like this, just in my opinion. Mark K. He understood the assignment. He gave it to all at the same time. Misfits, AFC East playoff projections. Jacksonville #1, Buffalo #2, LA Chargers 3, Cincinnati 4, Baltimore 5, Kansas City 6, and the New York Jets 7. Wow. And I thought the delusional Patriots fan was delusional, sir. That's adorable. But hey, listen, that's who you think you got. That's no problem at all. Let's see if the rest of the chat, agrees with you. So let's end this one because we already know. We already know who will. Come on, man. It's gonna be the Chiefs. Like this. Let's not even lie. Like, do I need to say it? Like we already know, ladies and gentlemen, that it's definitely gonna be the Chiefs. Winning that division. It's not even close, in my opinion. Now let's go to the AFC East, ladies and gentlemen. Yup, AFC East. We got the Buffalo Bills We got the Miami Dolphins. We've got the New Jersey Giants. I mean Jets. And we also have the Patriots. You know how Patriots, that is not how you write Patriots. Wow, Patriots. There you go. Do you know this is hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna wait till you guys do it. Thank you, Miss Fizz. Great content. Love to listen. Thank you so much. I can see the light. I love your picture, sir. Literally, picture your avatar picture for the win. And the fact that you put like a little number one in the belly, it's even better. I love Shifu. I love my Kung Fu Panda. So definitely love the listening. Thank you, sir. Don't worry, you're gonna continue. I know it's the first time here today. Go back to the other shows because we got great, great, great stuff that we discussed too. So go check it out for sure. Jimmy says Dolphin number one. Alice says Dolphins all the way. Fins for the win from Flavor J. Yeah, absolutely. We got Fins Rock Sack. Do you think this is the best Dolphins roster since '93? Well, that's a whole separate question, sir. That's a whole separate question. I'm gonna highlight that, and we can discuss it later. That's a whole separate question. Miss Fins Cheese at Dolphins for the AFC Championship. Man, if that's the case, Lord, I would. I don't even know what to say. To be honest with you, I'd cry. I'd cry. Yeah. Pats get the last spot. Bills. Okay. Misfits, I know why Jacksonville, soft, easy to win division, and soft schedule, plus harder games at home or neutral site. Hey, listen, I mean, I chuckled a little bit because, it's, I mean, I get it, I personally think they're going to win their division, so I get it. I get it. But I don't know if they're going to be number one in the AFC. Like that, that's where I'm like, yeah. Okay, look, see, I got honest people here. Wait, delusional Patriots fan, you didn't pick your Patriots? Aw, what? It don't even matter. Definitely Dolphins for the win. Thank you very much. And if we're being biased and you're gonna accuse us of being biased, let me tell you something. Look at this logo, ladies and gentlemen. You see this logo right here? Dolphins. You see this giant flag? Dolphins. Everything else, aqua and orange. And if you couldn't tell, this is a Dolphins channel. So, of course, we're going to pick the Dolphins. But I actually, I had to take my Homer hat when I was talking to Color because I wanted to be able to discuss, okay, do we think, you know what I mean? Like, who do we actually think is going to end up doing this? And me, I mean, um, I actually do believe the Dolphins are the best team in the division, and I'm just going pure roster and coaching all combined. I'm just going straight up teams. And at this point, I mean, I'm not lying to you when I say the Jets and the Bills are gonna fight for number two. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And remember, this is all way too early prediction too. We haven't even gotten to training camp. So breathe, people. Oh, I'm working. I don't have the chat up. No worry. Dolphins tampered. You had no shot, delusional. It's okay. um, yeah. That's definitely not gonna happen. But I mean, hey, listen. I think you guys have a shot, but in my opinion, nope. This is the Dolphins division to lose. That's for sure. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the North, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Ravens, we got the Bengals, we got the Browns, we got the Steelers. Who is winning that division, ladies and gentlemen? Because I'm telling you right now, mm, that's gonna be very interesting. That's gonna be very interesting. $100 per vote. Hey man, if you guys want to donate $100 per vote, Thank you so much. The Cash App is right here. You can see the Venmo is at the bottom. It's also Miss Fins. The PayPal is scrolling through right now. That's also Miss Fins. MISSPHINS. In case you're just listening. But yes, $ Miss Fins is the Cash App. I'm never gonna say no to blessings or donations. So please feel free to continue to make that happen because it really does help. Um, yeah, guys, who do you think is gonna win this division? Because that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see what Mark you said, Miss Fins. AFC East, Northwest have at least three really good teams, and there's nothing in AFC Central. It's not true. First of all, there ain't no AFC Central. We got the East, North, South, West. So if you meant the South has two good teams at least. You got the Jags and you got the Vi. Don't worry, we're gonna discuss them. They're next. They're next. So we got Kansas City. We got the Dolphins at number 2 so far. Who gets to win? Oof, oof. This is crazy. Who gets to win this division between the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers? You guys are with me because that's exactly who I'm thinking right now. So far, I still need more. I'm gonna give y'all another Steelers are the champs. Green Rat, pick the Steelers some more. Um, hold up. Eh, we don't play. Oh, get out of here. Anywho, yeah. Sorry, guys. Thought it was an important message. It wasn't apparently. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to concur with this one. We got okay. So 62% of you guys said the Bengals are winning. 25% said the Ravens. 12% said the Steelers. 0% said the Browns. Man, y'all are haters. But yeah, I totally agree. Like there's no what do you call this? It is interesting how each team will be the one to make happen with you. Okay, now let's go to the South. In the South, you got the Texans, the Colts, the Jaguars, the Titans. Yeah. uh, listen, I wanted Doug Peterson as my head coach. I personally thought that they were gonna be what do you call it? I personally thought they were gonna actually be the winners, in my opinion, and I was right because honestly, at this point, yes, I'm gonna put Seahawks here and Falcons here. There you go. So far, let's see here. I voted Ravens. Really, you voted Ravens? It's not what you said last time you and I spoke, But hey, it is what it is. Okay, boo color. Okay, Bengals Misfits. I didn't get to vote. It's okay. The Bengals were gonna win anyways. It's no problem at all. No problem at all. Let's see here. Misfits. I don't have the Dolphins in the playoff based on the evidence NFL player contract. I feel Tyreek is gonna win 6 games and maybe more probably. A man was signed off on the Parker history allowed him to determine the length of suspension. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Miss Phins, Spectrum gave me a 2-year deal with Wi-Fi, 19.99 a month. Your mug is currently on a 65-inch Samsung. Your mug? You mean like my face? Because if you have me on your TV right now, that's awesome. Like I'm just saying. Thank you, Michael K. I appreciate you. That's awesome. That is awesome. AFC North better hope Lamar don't gel with OBJ. I know. That's rough. That's cool. Oh man, I'm in your TV. Man, I'm famous. This is so cool. Yes. Let's make it happen. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna let y'all finish. Yeah, I agree with y'all. The Jags, 80% of y'all said Jags, 20% said Titans. Nobody picked Texans or Colts. Let's be real. We're not that mentally challenged. You can't really, you know what I mean? You can't really decide who's who. But now we get to pick who's 5, 6, and 7. So right now we got Kansas City. We get the Dolphins at number 2, Bengals at number 3, Jaguars at number 4. Okay. Who is your who let me make sure who is a AFC wild card teams? Okay, that's a question, guys. So y'all got your question. Y'all know your question. That's the question. Now, who do we think is gonna end up being? Yeah, I know. It's awesome. Who do we think? So we got 1 through 4. We got division winners so far. Kansas City number 1 overall. Dolphins number 2 overall. Bengals number 3 overall. Jaguars number 4 overall. Who do we think is gonna win? Now, let me tell you what I think, and you guys tell me if y'all agree. Because you have to, in my opinion, the way Color and I did it, and correct me if I'm wrong, Color, we have to go by who's most likely to be the number 2 in each division. Well, in the East would be the Bills, in my opinion. In the North would be the Ravens. You know, we're not talking about the South. Let's not. We're not crazy. So, like, no. And the North, wait, hold up. Actually, no. I stand corrected. In the South, you got the Titans because we picked Jags as the winner. And then in the West, that's the one that we were like, "Ooh, Broncos country. Let's ride. Bronco country. Let's ride." Wait. I gotta do this with my I gotta do this with my little orange football. Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos. Wait. Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Like this man, I swear. Oh, I can't. Ah, why would they do that to that? He's just corny as ever. That's prophetic. I know. I know. Ravens, you think the Ravens? Okay. So we got the number 2 team, Bills and Ravens. Who do we think is gonna end up? Okay, so I've heard Bills, Ravens making it. Remember, who's your 4, 5, and 6 team? Because we got 3 teams we gotta pick. You also don't forget, guys. You also have the Chargers, the Raiders. You got the Titans. You got the Steelers, the Browns, Ravens. You got the Jets, the Bills. So which one of these teams? Who's gonna make it as far as being 5, 6, and 7? I picked the Bills being number 5, Ravens number 6, and Steelers Number 7. But wait, Miss Fins, why Steelers? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you already know I picked the Rams personally. Um, as my wild card team, my wild card team that you're like, man, it's always that one team. Yup, and that's why I picked it. And to me, the Steelers are my 7th seed. I know it's weird because I have the Ravens and the Steelers making it. Look, in my opinion, only two teams are coming out of the East: Dolphins, Bills. I'm just being straight football. We took off the Homer hat, guys. Straight football. Dolphins, Bills. You can't deny that they're a good team and they're perennially, at least the last 3 years, the Super Bowl contending team. But Steelers would be the wildest card. I know. That's why I have them in 7th. Um, as far as the rest of the teams goes, the NFC North, AFC North, is actually a really good division. It really is a really good division. Look, the Browns are not. They just got their quarterback last year, who was suspended for pretty much almost like the whole season. Then this is gonna be year one of being part of the entire team the whole season out of a multi-year contract. Nothing really has changed for them. They obviously got rid of Baker Mayfield. They added a couple other pieces. They still got Mixon. They still got some great receivers. So, am I making? No, not Mixon. Sorry. They still got Mixon instead with the Bengals. They still got some good players, quality players, and the Browns. And their defense, as we know, is actually a pretty decent defense. The Steelers, they're ran by defense, period. But now they got their rookie quarterback, well, who now is going to be in his second year, Pickett. And he's going to be in the same system. He's going to have a phenomenal, legendary Super Bowl winning coach in what's his name? What's his name? And it's so sad because I love this man. Mike Tomlin. There you go. And then you've got obviously the Ravens who just picked up OBJ. They signed Lamar to a long deal. They have a couple other players they picked up as well. So he actually has weapons now. And then you got the Bengals, who 2 years ago went to the Super Bowl with nobody. This man got sacked 9 times in one game, Joe Burrow, and still made it to the Super Bowl. And let's be real, they were one play away. It was a toss up, one play away. It was either offensive play and they win the Super Bowl, or defensive play and the Rams win the Super Bowl. And that's exactly what happened, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, you got a stout division in the AFC North. You got the AFC East, obviously, with the Bills being perennial Super Bowl contenders. The Dolphins on the rise, the Jets on the rise. The Jets finally got their quarterback with Rodgers, who they'll probably have for 1 or 2 years max. Patriots, but you can't count them out until Belichick is no longer there. So they're always going to be annoyingly somewhere and then bottom. So really, Dolphins, Jets, Bills are like the three teams in the division that are actually putting in work. Um, so that's a stout division. Then you got the West. Even though we might poke some fun, obviously Kansas City Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. The Chargers are on the rise. They got their quarterback. They're working on getting their defense, better and solidified. Their offensive weapons is what they're working on now. Obviously, Joey Bosa, destroyer. So you can really say. You got the Broncos who finally got their head coach in Sean Payton. As you can see, I love the AFC. Like it's not even a question. Like, yes, we make fun of Russell Wilson, but come on, man. Russell Wilson is actually a really good quarterback. We know this. It didn't work out with his previous head coach, but we all know Sean Payton, who's also a Super Bowl winning head coach. So To me, he was the piece they were missing. We'll see what ends up happening. Good morning, crypto. So right now, the whole AFC is freaking good, with the exception of the South. The but even the South still has two really good teams, and the Titans with their consistency and their head coach. They have consistency in the quarterback play, but it's not great. It's like middle of the road type. They have a decent running game, pretty good running game with Henry. They got a decent defense, so they're kind of already set. You got the Jaguars with Doug Peterson who just got there, and you also have Trevor Lawrence who finally got a head coach that it's not partying and boozing like that. You know what I mean? They got the defense with Josh Allen. They got they got some young play. The great thing about the Jaguars, to me, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good for a long time because they have young players. And the fact that Trevor Lawrence has had to deal with so much controversy, that kid is gonna end up being one of the best quarterbacks in my opinion. And I think Doug Peterson is gonna be the perfect head coach to get it out of him. So to me, Jaguars are number one. They're a step above the Titans. But that division, even our worst division, still has two pretty good teams. So yeah, picking the fifth, sixth, and seventh team in the AFC is hard because you have compelling arguments everywhere. I personally only think that one team will come out of the South. I think it's going to be the division winner, which is the Jaguars. I got them at number four. We got them at number four. I do believe the Bills, you cannot count them out. I do believe, look, if the Bills win the division, Dolphins will be that fifth seed. If the Dolphins win the division, Bills will be that fifth seed. It's honestly, that's what it's gonna end up being. I do believe two teams come out of the East, two teams come out of the North. Actually, I'm picking three teams to come out of the North, and one team coming out of the West. And the reason being one team coming out of the West is because Kansas City is just head and shoulders better than every other team. But we still gotta see what Raiders do. But with whom they just got Jimmy Garoppolo, we gotta see what they end up doing. You see what I mean? This is gonna be very easy. This is gonna be very well, not easy, but it's gonna be very fun to try to see who ends up being. So let's see who I actually got to see. Good morning, crypto. Sorry, I got completely blind into the AFC because I really love the AFC. So how you doing, Miss Phins? Good morning. Trevor beat Tua in college and the pros. It's true. Steelers will be the wildest wild card. Yeah, I agree. I think the Jets will regret trading Elijah Moore. I think so too. You don't trade weapons, good weapons like that, in my opinion. So we got to see what they end up doing. But what do we got? So we got the Bills, we got the Ravens, Steelers. That's who I said. Um, who do we think is gonna make it? Because I got. Let me go back here. Michelle says Ravens. I'm with you on the Ravens. Yup. I'm with you, Michelle, on the Ravens. We got, let's see here. Yep, I voted Ravens. Yep. So Ravens for sure is making it. Okay. Now, I think maybe perhaps, am I wrong with the Bills, guys? Okay, let me make it the poll who I think the top four teams, in my opinion, who are gonna make it. AFC wild card. Okay, who's gonna be the next one? Is it gonna be Bills? Let's see here. So I feel like the Bills are kind of. Feel like the Bills are kind of already, like a given. I don't want to say a given, but kind of like a given in my opinion. But you think it's the Bills, Steelers, Titans, Chargers? Who do you think it is? Let's see here. Chargers. Who do we think is gonna end up being? Who's like the next team out of this? Because that's gonna be interesting to see. Who do we think is gonna end up being the next team that actually ends up doo-doo-doo-doo, being 5, 6, and 7. Right? You know what I mean? Let's see here. Okay. Yup, yup, yup. Let's get her done. Who are we thinking? Okay. Okay, we got Steelers and Chargers. Good, good. I like that. Wait, nobody thinks the Bills is gonna make it? I already conceded to. I conceded that the Ravens are gonna make it for sure. Who else do we think is gonna make it? Who else? Keep voting, guys. Keep voting. Keep voting. Let me. While you guys keep voting, I'm gonna go ahead and get this up here. Go ahead and keep voting, guys. We got City. We got Offense. We got Bengals. Who else? Keep picking, guys. We got Jags. Who's 5, 6, and 7? Cause again, keeps are gonna, they're gonna tell us who they think. But we gonna pick Ravens. It looks like Ravens. Is it gonna be the Bills? Is it gonna be? It looks like Chargers. Ooh, Chargers, Bills, Steelers. Okay, okay. So I gotta take the top two because we took a general consensus of the Ravens. So the top two teams in this will be making the playoffs. So which top two teams are gonna be making it? We got the Steelers and the Bills tied at 25%. We got the Chargers at 50%. Good morning, Greg. Let's see here. You say Chargers. I'm thinking Chargers. Hey, if that's what y'all are thinking, Chargers it is. Who do you think it's gonna be? Mm, I need a couple more. I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes because I think this is gonna be very interesting, guys. I mean, you can make a case. Chargers are in in the rise. I guess they're gonna be, what do you call it? I want to say they're gonna be very competitive, guys. They still got continuity in their offense. Um, we'll see. Their defense is definitely better than their offense. And the only reason why I say that is because right now the offensive weapons that Herbert has had to deal with has been injured every single year, like literally every single year. And because of that, it doesn't help for a young rookie quarterback to having consistency in his receiving core. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that I would say. Let's see here. Come on, guys. We got a couple more votes here. That looks like the Chargers are definitely gonna make it, but I need my second team. So who else are we picking as the last team to make it? Because man, I guess people only one Bills fan likes the Bills. That's awesome. I'm loving it. Bills might not even make this. We already got the Ravens. That's the Ravens for sure have made it. Ravens have made it. That's for sure. So we already know the Ravens have made it. We're picking the last two teams. Oh, now when I said that somebody picks the Bills. Let's see, is the Bills making it or not? What's going on? I guess the Bills are making it. Is that what we're doing? It looks like the Bills. Now you got the good morning, Miami Fan Talk Show. How you doing? Good morning. We're picking the AFC wild card teams, guys, because we're predicting the way too early prediction for the AFC NFC Playoff Teams. So help me out here. Vote. Who do you think the last two teams? Because the two teams that get the most votes out of these four will make the playoffs. We already got the Ravens for sure. Now we need the last two teams. So we got the Bills. Man, looks like the Bills are making a comeback. Okay. Bills are making a comeback. I'm going to give y'all one more minute. One more minute. Because I want to make sure I get the correct second team. We got the Bills and we got the Chargers, it looks like. Is it gonna stay like that? One more minute, guys. One more minute. How you doing, Miami Fan Talk Show? Listen, guys, if you haven't done so already, do me a favor. Do me a favor here. Go ahead and check out Miami Fan Talk Show, okay? Go subscribe. Great show. Awesome content. You guys won't regret it. Let's get him to 1,000 subscriber. Absolutely awesome content. And you know what? You're going to have fun like you do over here. So go check him out. Go give him some love. Tell him that Miss Phins sent you for sure. Okay. Oh, dang it. Oh, man, this a bummer. Okay. So let's go ahead and do it, guys. Let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got? Okie dokie. Oh, you guys are horrible. I need a tiebreaker for team two. Because I got the Bills. It looks like the Bills are going to make it, but I need a second team, and that's not going to help. That's definitely not going to help. So you guys are going to have to choose. Who is it? Steelers or is it Chargers? Who's making it, ladies and gentlemen? Who is making it? Because right now we got the Steelers and the Chargers. Who's going for the last spot? Oof, this is interesting. I picked my seventh seed was the Steelers, but you guys are really adamant about the Chargers being in the playoffs this year. So, I mean, hey, I don't I don't mind it. It's just who do we think is going to actually make it? Ravens. Who do we think is going to make it? Huh? Who's going to be that last team? One more minute. I need one more vote, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't voted already, go ahead and vote. You see it in the poll. Go ahead and vote. Who do you think out of these teams, the Steelers and the Chargers, who is going to make it? Or you know what? I know what I'm going to do. Since the Steelers and Chargers both got teams. Okay, so the Bills made it. Bills are the sixth team. Now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the last poll to decide if it's Steelers or Chargers. AFC seventh seed. Who do you think is gonna make it? Hmm. AFC. There you go. We have another comment here. What's up, Jeremiah? How you doing? Great show today, Miss Phins. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. For sure. Listen, I love talking about these predictions because it kind of lets us know, honestly, guys, where do we see the conference being? Because at one point last year, the Dolphins were number one for several weeks. Dolphins were number one for several weeks. You know what I mean? And that's what you want to see. Chargers over Steelers. Greg, what's up, Greg? Listen, it's 50-50 right now. It's 50-50. We're coming down to the seventh seed. Who's going to be that seventh seed? I picked the Steelers, in my opinion. I can't vote, so even if I wanted to. But we gotta see who's gonna be that last team. I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes because I want to make sure that we predict with you guys what you guys believe is gonna be the actual teams. You know what I mean? But this is great to see where we see so this prediction, ladies and gentlemen, it's a way too early season prediction. It is post the draft. It's post early, post mini camp. post OTAs, and but it is pre-training camp. You see what I mean? This is the teams have 90 players on the roster right now, just so you guys understand where we're at right now in the season. And with that, the teams are also deciding which players they're gonna have to do because they're gonna make a hard cut from like 90 to 53. If I'm not mistaken, they changed it this year. You gotta do it all at once, which is kind of a bummer for players, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So, what are we thinking? Who do we think is going to end up making it? Come on, guys. We got over 20 people right now live. I need one more vote to break this tie. We've got 50%. 50% Steelers, 50% Chargers. Who are we picking, ladies and gentlemen? Because I'm not picking for you guys. You guys are picking. And it can't be 8 teams. So this is for the last spot in the AFC playoffs. Who are we thinking is going to make the seventh seed? I mean, look, if you're gonna go based on stability, you can't get more stable than the Steelers. It's gonna be second year with Pickett being the starting quarterback there. You know what I mean? You've got a legendary head coach, Mike Tomlin. They got a stout defense. It's not even close. And they just got TJ Watt back, who had that pectoral injury last season and had to miss 8 games straight. As you can see, I really do like the AFC, and that's actually my one of my brother's favorite team, the Steelers. So we're always talking about it. But hey, listen, that's where we're at right now. You see what I mean? That's where we're at right now. That's what we're thinking. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I can see the light. My wife loves you. She thinks you are very knowledgeable. Thank you. I appreciate you and your wife. I can see the light. Thank you, Louis. Appreciate it. You know what? Honestly, shout out to my brother, one of them. He's the one that got me into football. So, and the other one plays football right now in college. So definitely, they keep me it's fun, being around with the family. And that's why I started this channel, guys, so we can discuss, football and discuss the Dolphins. It's our team. We love our team. We get to discuss different topics all the time. And just so you know, while I'm letting you guys vote, that during the season, I'm Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, Lewis, aka I can see the light. So you and your wife can catch me every single Monday through Friday during the season at 8 a.m. I did that last year as well. I give you guys updates daily as far as what's going on. I will be at training camp. There looks like there's 3 days that I'm going to be at training camp for you guys. That very first day and the member day, and then another day the scrimmage today. So I'm definitely going to be able to give you guys some in-person live views. I do the same thing when I go to the games because I am working on going to every single game this year again, like I did last year. Last year was just magical, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys blessed me, and every little donation you guys gave, I went through the channel and also helped with going to the games too. And you guys donated tickets and stuff, so I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for supporting the channel the way you do. Miss Finn, what's your Venmo? Um, it's down there. It's in the little scrolly thingy, but you could also see it in the description of the video. I always forget to say that. If you go to the description of the video, you can find my Cash App, my PayPal, my Venmo. See the Cash App right there is easy. But everything's Miss Phins, MISSPHINS. Oh, it just passed. Oh, shoot. But yeah, you can definitely take a look at that. Um, and you can see it at the bottom. So it looks like Chargers made the 7th seed. Okay. I appreciate it. Any donation, honestly, it really does go back to the channel because all of this costs money. But I do it because I love talking about football, and I love you guys. You guys make it happen, and I love getting new fans all the time. So please tell your friend, tell your wife, she needs to also subscribe too, because we need the subscribers. We guys get to 1,000 subscribers, so help me out, guys. Chargers, and I speak. Obviously, it's the Dolphins channel, but I also speak the whole NFL. And on Wednesday nights, I also have a weekly show with my partner from the Phins tailgate, who you should also check out. Color commentary. We always talk about league wide Wednesdays every Wednesday, typically at 8 a.m. I might change the time, but typically that's what we do, and we discuss the entire league. We do our predictions and all that. It's actually pretty awesome. And then I do interviews and all of that. Check out the channel. You're gonna see even Richmond Webb, future Hall of Famer. Um, interviews that I've done. It's a lot of fun. So Chargers. Definitely check out the channel, and I appreciate you and your wife, Lois. If you guys are enjoying it, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys follow me on all social media too: Twitter, Twitch, obviously YouTube. Please subscribe. Have your wife subscribe too, and your kids, and all your neighbors. So there you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got it. The AFC playoff teams who we already way too early are predicting. We got number one, Kansas City, number two, the Dolphins, number three, the Bengals, number four, the Jags. Now we got number five, the Ravens, number six, the Bills, and number seven, the Chargers. That's interesting. That is very interesting because that means, as I predicted, the AFC South will only have one team, which is the Jaguars, as the number four. The AFC North got two teams within the Bengals and the Ravens, which I also did. I put three teams, but I may have gone a little crazy because I was just, I did it for my brother personally. But I also did believe that the Steelers were way better. And I don't trust anybody in the West, to be honest with you, besides Kansas City. I think the Chargers are still trying to get their footing on the and settled, if you will. Raiders just got Jimmy Garoppolo. He's a great quarterback. Looks phenomenal in all black. But I don't know. Discrepancy with Devontae Adams already being upset, and they haven't even started the season. So yeah, that's crazy. I think the Broncos, though, the Broncos will definitely be a much better team in the West than people think because of, obviously they got Sean Payton, and I think he's going to be able to break down that team and rebuild it and do pretty good stuff. So I'm very interested to see what the Broncos do in the West. And in the North, you obviously, I mean, all four teams in the North are pretty good. The Browns, obviously, they're still trying to get their legs underneath them. Deshaun Watson's still, getting that motor back and getting his in-game play back, but he's still in his prime. They got him locked up for several years. Um, so that's going to be a good team. You'll see. Obviously, Bengals just went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Ravens loaded up. They finally believe in Lamar, got his money. Steelers, like I told you, second year in the system for Pickett. It's going to be great for a young QB, which is what you need. And then obviously the AFC East, where our Dolphins are at. You've got really good teams. You got great defenses, first of all, actually. Between Vic Fangio and the Dolphins defense, you got the Jets and their head coach, Saleh, in their defense, because, he's a defensive head coach. You also got the Bills, and the Bills, their defense is, you cannot not take into account the Bills defense. So they're pretty good. If they can stay healthy, they're going to be competitive, obviously. And then the Patriots, the only issue with the Patriots, the Patriots' best player they just acquired from the greatest team of all time, which is Mike Gesicki, whom is still my favorite player. And no, I will not get a Patriots jersey. Shut it, people. But I will still root for him. And when he comes and plays against the Dolphins here, I hope he gets 3 touchdowns and is the only one scoring for the Patriots. And they still lose by 2 touchdowns because I want him to look awesome and the rest of the team to not be so good, aka suck. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So we started out with the NFC. We discussed it, and we finally got what do you call it? We finally got the NFC playoff teams. We got the Eagles, the Niners, the Lions, and the Saints running out the top four teams, division winners. Then, as for the wild card, you got the Giants, the Seahawks, and the Falcons. This is all fan driven, guys. Uh, you aren't getting it. We are in. Oh Lord. And then obviously the AFC playoff teams: Kansas City, Dolphins, Bengals, Jags as its four top division winners, and you got the Ravens, Bills, and Chargers as the wild card teams. So yeah, let me go here to the delusional. No, delusional. I am not getting it. And he's like, you aren't getting the Gasicki jersey. We are getting it and sending it to you. So red or white? First of all, neither. But if I had to pick, it'd probably be white. Just sorry. So I can wear aqua underneath and you can see it coming out. There you go. Richmond Webb, Dan Marino's best friend. I know, Greg. I know. It's awesome. Great show, Miss Phins, except no Steelers. Hey, listen, I personally picked the Steelers, so you guys picked different than I did, and Color did, because I was the one that was for the Steelers, but then having three teams from the same division has happened. But really, Patriots fan, so red. You're too much. Oh, I can't with you. You too much. I picked the Steelers, but the fans have spoken. Green Rat, they have spoken. They already said they want to go ahead and do it. Let's see here. Let me make sure because I want to shout out everybody in case I got another one and I didn't see the Venmo because I feel bad. Sometimes it doesn't really tell me if somebody like I won't get the notification right away, and it's like, wow, this is ridiculous. Let me see here. Yeah, I want to make sure. Some people I know Lewis was asking for the Venmo, but it's Miss Phins, MISSPHINS. So later, MISSPHINS. Really? We got EM in the building. What you doing, EM Dolphin fan? I see you creeping in. Listen, you just coming in and catching the last part of this show. Definitely, because guess what? We're about to close this puppy out. But guys, if you want to definitely go ahead and like I said, you want to donate to the channel, you can definitely donate. The descriptions will have all the link, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, definitely. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys as far as the any donations really. It really does help out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really and also guys, you guys are awesome. Anybody not married also, everybody's awesome. You know what I mean? But shout out to Lewis's wife since she was also watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you subscribe too. Let's see here. Guys, there you have it. So we just did our early prediction. I have it written down. We're going to discuss this too after training camp and kind of get another sense of, do we still believe these are going to be the teams that are going to be in the playoffs? And then check it out at the end of the season because that's fun. But if you guys have any questions, you can always go ahead and write it down in the comment section after the show. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching the show. I really do appreciate you. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for coming through. All your newcomers, thank you for coming through and checking out the show. If you like it and you really want to see more and you want to check out more content, please go ahead and continue to bless your channel by simply hitting the like button. It's free. Subscribing, which is also free, and sharing it, which is also free. Oh, look at that. See? Like, share, subscribe. So thank you so much, guys, because it really does help out the channel with everything that you guys do. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, check it out. Again, we're so close to 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I can't wait to be giving out some free stuff. It could be a game ticket, you know what I mean? So you never know. You never know. So it could be a jersey, it could be this, you never know. It could be merch. Miss Phins merch, which I am working on it. Thank you very much. And as always, you guys can go ahead and check it out everywhere. Thank you so much for following and respecting the channel as well. Keeping it clean for the kids because we know kids do watch this show for a fact. Shout out to you, Ava. So thank you so much for checking out the channel, guys. And last but not least, you guys already know what I always say. We win together, ladies and gentlemen. We lose together. Dolphins for life. Okay? Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Again, this is Miss Phins. I'm Miss Phins. Welcome, and thank you so much for a great show today. And I will catch you guys for sure next week. You might see me in some other channels too, so always keep an eye out. Subscribe to everybody in the community because we have great content creators for the Dolphins community, and you're gonna love it. EM, have a good day. Thank you so much. Crypto, thank you so much. Great show. I appreciate you. Absolutely appreciate you for sure. All season long, always bringing the most awesome Miami Dolphins content. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate it, Jeremiah. You guys are literally the best. You guys take care. Again, this is Miss Phins. Oh, shout out again to Michael K. Thank you so much, Michael K, for your donation, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. It goes right back to the show. So I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. And anybody else that donated, thank you again. I appreciate you guys. I gotta double check. If I didn't catch it live, I'm definitely gonna shout you out in the next show. But thank you so much. You guys are the best. And again, this is Miss Phins. I'm Miss Phins. Take care and bye-bye.